Hi, I'm Jessie May, and I was part of Jenna's last women's group. And I can say, in short, if you don't want to watch this whole video, that it was incredibly life changing. And Jenna is an amazing leader. So I found her group at a really dark time in my life when I was going through a severe period of depression, more depressed than I've ever been. It was a time when I was trying to choose a path to go down. So I had gotten myself into a place where I felt really lost. I felt like I was lacking purpose and meaning. And I felt like, what have I been doing these past 15 years of my life? Like everything I had worked so hard on and put so much time and attention to didn't feel like it was bringing me the fulfillment that it used to. So I felt like aimless and I felt a bit of a failure. Over many years, I've been trying to decide if motherhood is for me. And so that was a big question that I came to the table with. Over these same many years, I have been a dedicated entrepreneur, and my business was my baby. And so at this time, when my business no longer felt like my only calling or purpose in life, in fact, it wasn't lighting me up like it used to, even though there were aspects that still brought me joy, I felt lost because also becoming a mother wasn't a clear yes for me. And I thought there were only two choices. And I desperately wanted to know which one to take. Continue down the path of giving my life to my business and being a successful business owner, or become a mom, and find fulfillment and purpose in that way. And at the same time, I have to mention that I was also told by my doctor that I was going through early perimenopause and would be in menopause within the next year. So my options were quickly closing, and not even just the options closing, but just that news in general brought up a lot for me around my life and my purpose and how I want to be spending my time here and not knowing. So I feel like finding Jenna was an incredible gift. And I came into the group really wanting an answer. Have I said that already? Really wanting an answer and to find clarity to those questions. And what I got was so much more than I asked for or expected. It was an incredible, life-changing, transformative experience that showed me parts of myself that I didn't even know existed and answered questions that I didn't even know I had. I didn't get a direct answer, yes, you should be a mom, or yes, it wasn't like that, which is kind of what I wanted in a sense coming into it. I was like, I want to do this group. I want to do like the retreat weekends and then have an answer just ta-da, like come clearly through. And instead it was more like a scavenger hunt. And there were many different stones that I was unturning to find information about why I had gotten to where I was feeling stuck now. Like, what brought me here? What are the life circumstances and the history and the experiences and the relational dynamics that had gotten me here? And also, um, like, what do I really want? What do I really want? And there's not only two options. I learned so much about myself and my truth. And I learned to trust myself on a level that I've never trusted myself before. And although this wasn't a direct answer, this was the biggest gift I could have received. And the answer that I needed to know was to trust myself. So how this links back to making decisions is that I've been stuck because I've always second guessed myself and my decisions. And I haven't trusted. I haven't listened to my body. I haven't tuned in and truly accepted, loved, and acknowledged how I feel and what I know deep down inside to be true. I wouldn't allow myself to hear that voice. And through this work, I was able to regain a sense of like self-awareness and trust that has made me feel so much more confident and aligned with my decisions and my life and my inner knowing. And it's impacted me in places that I didn't really even expect, like in my work. It's brought more fulfillment and more joy to my work. I show up in more alignment with my clients, with more using my intuition and trusting it more, feeling more centered and grounded in who I'm being and how I'm coaching my clients. Not just with my clients, but also in my relationship with my mom and in my relationship with my husband and friends. So the one of the biggest things that was lacking in my life before was friendships, because I had dedicated so much time to hard work and hadn't dedicated time to nurturing friendships. And so in this group, I got the beautiful gift of experiencing deep friendships with women who loved and accepted each other, even knowing all of our messiness. I got to experience being messy and still be accepted for it, which was really hard for me to do. I come from a background of always feeling the need of being put together and having, to look polished and like I've got it together on the outside. And that comes from a long history of that I won't get into now. But anyway, it felt that was another one of the biggest gifts is being able to show up messy and show all of me and not have to show up any particular way and still be loved. In fact, be loved even more. So it's like, I feel like I have this heartfelt connection with some of the most amazing women I've met in my life now that will be friends forever. And I'm so deeply, deeply grateful for that. In terms of the answer of whether to become a mom or not, I still haven't completely decided, but I can tell you that I feel so much more peace and so much more trust in that. I've had a lot of like other stuff going on in my life right now, moving and stuff, and just haven't been thinking about it. But I can tell you that I don't worry so much about it anymore. I have this sense of like inner confidence of like whatever I choose, however my life unfolds, it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to fill it with things that create meaning and joy and fulfillment for me. And a big part of that realization is connection with other people. So whether that's in the form of connection with children, my own or not, or with friendships and relationships in my life, I know that that's what I need to feel meaning in this world. And so there's just not this sense of worry so much anymore. And Jenna, I just can't say enough amazing things about Jenna, who she is as a person, her beautiful, brave, courageous, fiercely loving leadership style. She has inspired me so much as a leader and showed me what it looks like to show up and hold space with such grace and such fierce love. Like she has you if you join this group. Like she is such a beautiful space holder, and she's so intuitive and knows what you need and what the group needs as a whole. I am so grateful, and I'm just so grateful to be connected with her and connected with this community. And I know that I will stay connected for a very, very long time. So I definitely recommend this group if you're looking into it. It's a huge yes from me. I'm so glad I did it.